What is going on YouTube? This is Nick with Hilltoptcg back with another video. And today, guys, we're going to see if it's better to open up 4 ETBs of Stellar Crown versus a booster box. What is going on, Hilltoptcg family? Guys, that's right. Today I have 4 Stellar Crown ETBs to open today, guys. That's going to be 36 packs total because we want to see, is it worth opening up 4 ETBs versus opening up a single booster box of Stellar Crown? That means, are the hits that much better? Is the value in each of these that much better, guys? So that's what we're looking for today. So the first thing we want to look at is the market on these ETBs, okay? So that's our first comparison factor here. Right now, MSRP on these is 40 bucks, and on TCG Player they're basically $40. I'm gonna say it's 39 bucks. I'm gonna go round up to $40. Okay. Right here, looks like only around 6 ETBs are selling each day. Market price is around 40 bucks. It looks like we have 50 ETBs here, so no big flood here of like someone with 1,000 ETBs. So nothing crazy there. So 40 bucks, 4 times 40. Is $160. So basically you'd be paying MSRP price for a booster box in ETBs, 160 bucks. A booster box right now is $105. 105 bucks for a booster box right now. Okay? So we have a $55 gap to make up in the ETB. So let's take a look at these ETBs. So the one thing that's a little bit of a standout, look at all 4 of these beauties right here, is the extra goodies we get, right? So we get the awesome Noctowl promo, which is going for around $5 right now. And then you get the sleeves, the deck dividers, the dice, all those things. So these are $5. So that can help knock off $20. So now we have a $35 gap to make up. And then I would really honestly probably go $2 for everything else. So 2, 4, 6, 8 more dollars. So now we're down to, let's say, a little bit less than a $25 gap to make up. So if you're looking for these promos, if you're looking for sleeves, if you're looking for dice, those things for your own set, for your own collection to use when you're building a deck, playing, etc., that $25 gap isn't the worst thing to make up here. So what we're going to do is rip all 4 of these open. We're going to get all 36 packs out, and let's see if this is better than a booster box. Boom. All right, guys, we got all 36 packs out, all 4 ETBs open. So I laid these Noctowls out because, I mean, these are the biggest help to us, right? They're around $5 a piece. They can go a little bit more. They're in with the freaking deck dividers, or the dividers. If you guys haven't seen an ETB rip, if you want the full in-depth look, go like 2-3 videos back and go check out that video. Maybe I'll try linking it even in the description up here. But go check out that video if you want a more in-depth look. But guys, we have all 36 packs out, and again, to reiterate here, okay, I'm gonna just stack them up in stacks of 18. We have all the other goodies in this box basically bring us down to a $25 gap versus the $105 booster box. Okay, so we also want to understand the ratios of these ETBs. So ripping 4 ETBs is going to give you a good insight to what you should typically expect hit wise out of an ETB. So that's what we're looking for here as well. But we got $25 to make up. So that means we either got to get a bunch more hits, or the value of the type of hits that we get has to be that much superior, okay? All right, guys. Hey, before I get into this first pack, don't forget to like this video, smash that subscribe button, click the little bell to get notified each time we do post a video, guys. All that goes such a long way. It means a bunch, so please go do it, all right? Okay, first pack in, you guys. Again, I think this is probably, like, a lot of these all these products are really, really hard pressed to compete with a booster box at the market price typically. Like, these are supposed to be $160 for a booster box, right? You can go buy a booster box for 105 bucks. Like, that is sub $3 a pack. It's like $2.90 a pack. Like, these are supposed to be $4.50 a pack. So you can't really beat just that value. And there's a pretty stock standard ratio on a booster box, right? You should expect to see around 12 to 15 hits. You should expect to see certain types of cards In products like this, it's not as typically guaranteed from that ratio perspective. So people like opening these because it's a little more random. And with these ETBs, okay, we finally got a hit. I was like, give us a hit, my goodness. With these ETBs, a lot of people play. They use the sleeves for their decks, the dice for play. The ETBs are good storage pieces. People love the promos. So the ETB is probably a really good value for most people to spend that $160 because you're getting all of those extra goodies. All right, so that's my 2 cents on it. But now we just need to get the hits. Again, that $25 gap needs to be made up. All we have is a Hydro Pull here, and we're probably about done with our first ETB. Each stack is 2 ETBs. Hey, we got the Arculodon right there. We'll take that guy. So we got a full art and an illustration rare. So those are good value-based hits, right? Those are good value things. But now, we really have to see probably 14 hits or more. And we probably really need to see at least a gold card or some type of SIR to really say this is more worth it than a booster box. That's my opinion on it. And the double banger packs. We only got a grand share right there. If we're seeing a lot of double banger packs, which is they're a thing, but they're super rare compared to like other products that I've seen. Other products seem to have more double banger packs in them. These ETB packs, man, something about the code cards, like the code cards are so chewed up. Like you can see the edge on those, like all that flakiness off the edges of these code cards is getting all over the playmat. They like use the dullest blade. Brings me back to the Burning Shadows vibes on how they cut the cards here. The cards seem fine, but man, oh man, they really definitely didn't care about what they used to cut the code cards out. Pretty hilarious right there. So bear with me of my swiping of the board, but my OCD just kicks right in, and I was gonna have to clean up the board as I go here. So we have probably 4 more packs left, and we should want to see like 6 hits at minimum if we're gonna even compete here with a booster box. So we've seen some good hits, nothing of crazy value yet. Hitting like the Squirtle or Bulbasaur. Illustration rares would be big. Those have some crazy value. Massive chases on for people. The Zorora, right? The Reboot. The Zorora has some solid value. I think it's the 3rd most expensive one. But we have some good hits. Nothing too crazy so far. I like one more pack left. One more pack left. Again, this is a good idea to get the ratios as well of what you should expect out of your typical ETB. We've done the product review, which kind of gave us some insight, but now we're ripping 4 ETBs instead of 2 to kind of help us really understand what you should typically expect out of an ETB. So we're on to our second half, the last 2 ETBs. We have 5 hits to show for it. So we're behind. We are definitely behind on the average hit rate of a booster box right now. So let's see if we can get some crazy hits to pick things up here in this last 18 packs. Nothing on that one. Come on, baby. Let's see something crazy. We've gotten basically 1 filler card here. That Lapras is super fun. Love that Lapras. Okay. Alright, still not crazy value though. So we got good hits. Anybody would be pleased with these kind of hits coming out of an ETB. But when you're trying to compare it against a booster box, you really got to be outstanding. Okay, here we go. What do you guys think? Who? Hey, the Galvantula Rainbow. We'll take that Rainbow Rare Full Art. I'm going to call it Rainbow Rare Full Art all day. Bringing back the rainbows. Love to see that Rainbow Galvantula. But yeah, what do you guys think about this set? Like, I think it's super fun. I'm obviously flooding the channel with a ton of videos on Stellar Crown because I want to give you guys as much insight as you can by release date so you can know what to go buy, what the best value is for you. Hopefully you go support your local game store and buy the products there instead of at the big box retailers. If you're buying them online, hopefully you get them shipped to you by release day. That's always nice to get the product in the mail on release day. I mean, on TCG Player, literally you can't beat 105 bucks. Like I've mentioned it in the last few videos, but 105 bucks for sellers selling at 105 bucks online on TCG Player, they're probably losing around $10 a booster box selling those to you, unless they have an absurd amount of them and they got them for dirt cheap. But if you look at the list, there's like the max of people selling is like 50 booster boxes. If someone had 1,000 booster boxes on there, one seller, I'd be like, yeah, they're getting it for cheaper than the cost of a typical booster box for most LGSs. But right there, yeah, most people selling on there are just offloading it for a loss. So it's crazy the market right now, and this is a really good set too. This is a really good set. Like, I think these boxes are going to do the same thing that Twilight Masquerade has done. Twilight Masquerade's up to, gosh, what, $130 booster box right now, and hard to find. I think this set will do exactly that, because of the Bulbasaur, because of the Squirtle illustration rares. Like, it'll be pretty high in demand for most people here. But right now, people are just trying to offload. Pretty crazy how the world is on Pokemon right now. What's not crazy, I'm gonna say it, is the hits. Like, we've gotten some good stuff, but nothing to write home to mama about. Nothing to be like, oh yeah, dude, you gotta go buy all the ETBs because they have the hits. They have the hits. Right now we have 2 packs left. We got hits, but it's just as comparable to what a booster box should be. So this is a very typical stock standard booster box. Looking at it right now, we'll count them over after this last pack and get the final consensus here. But it looks pretty stock standard. Any last pack magic luck? Nothing there. All right, so here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 hits. That's on the low end of a booster box. It should be around 12 to 15 hits. 13 is the average, okay? We have 3 A-Specs, which is above average. Should see max 2 in a booster box. We have 1, 2, 3 illustration rares, which is exactly on point. And we should see 3 full art textured items in there's or cards. There's 2 of those here. So we're 1 short on that. So that's where we're off here, okay? We're off on the full arts, which is ones that you really want to get. We got the filler cards and all those things. But I mean, for a person, like I said, wanting the promo, wanting the sleeves, wanting the dice, I'd still say it's worth going out and buying several of these because you're going to utilize those sleeves, that promo, for your own collection for those things. So it's worth paying that extra dollar amount. But compared to a booster box, no brainer. If you're just looking for hits and value, booster box all day. We have, what did I say, 12 hits. So right there, that's 3 hits on average per ETB. 9 packs, 3 hits. That's 1 in every 3 packs. That is right on par with what you should expect to hit. So it's basically exactly the same as a booster box. So there you go. The booster box is, you gotta have something crazy to beat the value of booster box. I'm not saying these hits aren't bad. I'm not saying the hits out of the ETBs are bad. Just compared to a booster box, it's a no-brainer to go buy the booster box. But this, right on par with what you should expect. So definitely a good buy. I'd highly recommend it. If you guys made it to the end of this video, you're an absolute legend. Have a great night, weekend, whatever's for you. Peace.